I'm from Sharp. We want to introduce you to innovative technology which Sharp has developed. Natural phenomena of cleaning the air. Mother Nature has created a method of sanitizing the air as well as the surface. Whereas this methodology is getting destroyed or getting affected because of industrial pollution, chemical waste, vehicular pollution and many other things. Especially the indoor air is more polluted because there is no natural replenishment of the air. So the threat is more in our indoor air. But as a natural biological effect, we feel that when you are coming back to indoor, we feel very conditioned and we feel very safe, which is untrue. Because study reveals that the indoor air is much more threatening and polluted than the outdoor air. When the outdoor air is getting replenished at least twice a day because of land breeze and sea breeze, there is no replenishment of the indoor air possible. Since there is no replenishment of the indoor air, the threats from the germs are increasing because they find a very favorable environment to grow and multiply. They find their way into the soft toys, carpets, curtains, bed sheet, pillows, linen, everywhere in our indoors, including our cupboard. So as and when they start growing, the air quality deteriorates and we are breathing the same polluted air every day. When we take 20,000 breaths a day, our children who are developing their immunity system, they are breathing 30,000 times a day. The same polluted air is taken 30,000 times a day. Sharp Plasmacluster recreates the same positive and negative ions in our indoors. So once these ions are recreated in our indoors, so the natural sanitization which is missing in our indoors, they start happening in our indoors. And the bacteria, virus, mold, pollen, allergens, they are removed from the surface as well as from the air.
So when can we use this machine and what are the various applications of the machine?
Exactly. See, the ideal time to use the machine is while you are sleeping. While we are sleeping, that is the time when our body is resting. So, however, while our body is resting, since we are breathing the same impure air again and again, our immunity system is awake and they are fighting against the germs which we are breathing. So while our body is resting, our immunity system is working. So our immunity system also needs rest. So it is advisable that while you are sleeping or while you are working at office, if you are able to use the machine during that time and breathing fresh air, we are able to rest our immunity system.
So you are saying my immunity system stamina is going to increase? Am I going to live longer or breathe better?
See, the point is, if you are able to breathe fresh air and rest your immunity system is directly linked to stamina. If your immunity system is resting and immunity system is gradually developing and becoming stronger, your stamina is going to increase. It is a fact. It is a fact that immunity system is directly linked to stamina. More stronger the immunity system, you generate more stamina to work, more stamina to deliver.
So, but if I am in a controlled environment all the time, will I not be more prone to external factors?
If you are in a controlled environment most of the time, it gives your immunity system the ability to fight when you are not in a controlled environment. We go somewhere, we have a choice whether to drink water or not. But we don't have a choice whether to breathe or not. We have to necessarily breathe wherever we go.
Correct.
During the day, we go to so many places, we travel to so many cities, but we don't have a choice, we have to breathe. So more we can set ourselves in a fresh environment, fresh air. Our immunity system is resting. When our immunity system rests, it gives us more ability to fight those germs when we go out and we can enjoy the air, whatever bad air it is. Now, there are many air purifiers available in the market.
Yes.
Market is flooded with air purifiers. Now the entire community of air purification means that you are using set of filters. When we use a set of filter, it means that you are practically sucking the air and letting out fresh air through another outlet. What happens when you use such kind of a mechanism? It can only be efficient for a particular duration of time.
It must be limited then.
It has a limitation because India is a tropical country, so much of suspended dust in the air. The filters are definitely going to get choked. And once the filter starts choking with the dust, and most of the filters are not washable, since the filters are not washable and they get choked, the efficiency keeps on reducing. I will show you a photo. I will show you a representation. This is how this is how the system operates when you have a air filter. So it has a very limited access. Moreover, it cannot remove the contaminant from the surface. It only is able to draw the air and throw out a fresh air. One, it cannot kill the contaminants. Second, it cannot remove the contaminants from the surface. And since it is only based on sucking the air and throwing out fresh air, once the filter starts choking, the performance also starts dropping.
Absolutely, yeah.
Which is not true in the case of Sharp Plasmacluster. In the case of Sharp Plasmacluster, since it is based on a natural phenomena of generating ions, the ions are generated freely into the room and they start flowing freely into each and every corners of the room. It is something like, if I give you an example, that if you have a police officer sitting in the police station expecting the criminal to come to the police station and they will arrest him. On the other hand, Sharp Plasmacluster sends out soldiers in the field who are killing the criminals in the field itself. So which is better?
Absolutely, going into the field.
Going to the field and killing the criminals is better. Now, Sharp Plasmacluster doesn't give you any immediate result. There is no tangible results. It is something like planting a tree and waiting for the fruit to come. So when you plant a tree, you don't expect to give it a give shadow, give fruits, give flowers. It is only when it grows, with time you get results of the plant which you have planted.
But how much time is required to feel the difference? Or
see, the immediate difference which one finds by using Plasmacluster is that the staleness in the air will completely go away. So while we are living in an air conditioned environment, when we wake up we find a little suffocating and staleness in the air. So that is the immediate difference which one will find out when you wake up in the morning in an air conditioned environment. Secondly, all the bad odors from toilet, pets, kitchen garbage, that will immediately go away. Third, if somebody is suffering from any respiratory diseases, they will be able to find a faster result with Sharp Plasmacluster. Whereas we estimate that once you are using this product for about a week, 10 days, you will be able to find a substantial difference. There are products available which can be fitted into the car as well.
okay, interesting.
So car is the most challenging environment. Our car faces the most challenge because it is traveling on the road. It is always on the road. You are exposed to carbon monoxide, harmful gases, urine, garbage, anything.